Some people think we was misnomer Indians because when Columbus got here, he thought he was in India, but we know that's not true because at that time, that land was called Hindustan. You feel me? And it wasn't started being called India till like the late 17, mid 18th century because of the British occupation when they start, colonizing that land over there. On maps, they started putting India, but it wasn't until 1947 officially that land was called India and the Republic of India at that. So once we understand that, then we'll know that that narrative is false, right? Then you got another account where they said that the first Italian explorers that came over here um, called us the children of God, right? They said Los Niños de la Indios, more literally children of God, right? I'm not really sure how credible that is, but I would like that meaning a lot more because it actually describes my people, right? We all know who are the soul people, right? Soul brothers, right? Y'all heard of that term before, right? Soul sisters, I know y'all heard of that, right? I know y'all heard of soul food. We even got a movie named after our tradition, right? And I know everybody heard of soul music, right? James Brown, all the oldies, what they call oldies now, soul music, right? And it's a reason why they associate soul with my people because we have the most soul in the world. And not only that, not only India relates to soul, but America, the term America relates to the soul people. Watch this.
A lot of people. Could you explain what American is? Latin approach, it'll be A-M-E. Approach, it'll be A-M-E space R-I-C-A-N. And as soon as I did that, I said, oh, Rican. And I knew that Rican meant rich place, and Rica meant rich place, and Rican meant rich, wealthy people. That's why you have the names like Puerto Rico or Costa Rico. Puerto Rico means rich port. Costa Rica means rich coast, etc., etc. So it's rich coast and rich people. So I said, well then, Ame Rica. What would Ame Rica mean? And then in Spanish, A-M-E is the past tense for the word love. Love, L-O-V-E-D. That's past tense. So I said, well, that's even great. So then Ame Rica would mean love, rich people. So I said, that's much better because that describes the nature of us. So it's not just a label, it's also a description. And so then one day I forgot what the word AME meant, and I was looking it up. And so I pulled up the French dictionary as opposed to the Spanish dictionary for the word AME. And then as soon as I saw it, I remembered that AME in French means soul. And then that and the knowing came right to me right then, because it's, oh wow. So if I use the Spanish for AME, the French for AME, and the Spanish for French, it literally means, the literal translation is really soul rich people or soul rich place. And so that's when I started using the term Ame Rica for the Americans, because it wasn't just a label, it was also a description, because I always talk about our people being the soul people of the earth. You can travel all over the earth, no matter where, but the original copper-colored people that are found in the Americas, we have more soul energy, soul power than any other group I've ever seen on the earth or contact. That's our strength, that's our purpose, that's our nature, that's the gift, that's what we have flowing in overabundance. We're the soul people. Well, I mean, everybody knows. Well, have you ever heard of soul music and soul food? Have you ever heard of soul brother and soul sister?